The entire city of Chicago owes Antwon Brown an apology. Let's get into the details of the missing school teacher, Linda Brown. According to Linda Brown's husband, Antwon Brown, the couple was home enjoying a movie together on January 2nd. Antwon says Linda went to bed early and he thought nothing of it. Nothing was unusual, so he didn't expect anything. January 3rd, Antwon woke up home alone. Again, he said it wasn't unusual. He just assumed she left for her acupuncture appointment that she had scheduled for that morning. As the day went on, he said he wasn't able to reach her. Family contacted him asking if he knew about her whereabouts because they hadn't been able to get in touch with her. The family did note that that was unusual. January 4th, the family, along with the husband, officially filed a missing persons report. The police was able to confirm that Linda never made it to her acupuncture appointment. The family says that's completely unusual. She doesn't miss appointments. January 5th, Antwon Brown, Linda Brown's husband, and her family went to the news pleading for help in locating Miss Linda Brown. Let's check out this news clip.
This is so out of her character to be missing.
53-year-old Linda Brown has not been seen or heard from since January 3rd after leaving her Brownsville home. Only silence has followed, and as a quiet stretches on, the worry deepens for Linda's husband, sister, and brother-in-law.
Something was off. She normally answers her phone when I call.
She is with contact with Antwon all the time. No matter where she goes or what she's doing, he knows where she's at and what she's doing.
Family members say Linda had been experiencing mental health challenges and was actively receiving support, but don't believe she would intentionally disappear. They say Linda left her home on Saturday morning near the 4500 block of South Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. They believe she may be driving a blue Honda Civic with Illinois plate number CX57470. The exact time she stepped out remains unknown, but what is known is Linda had a 9 a.m. acupuncture appointment in Wicker Park and never arrived. From that moment on, her whereabouts have remained a mystery.
I texted her again maybe around 2 o'clock and I still hadn't heard from her, so then that's when we got in touch with Antwon to say, how's Linda doing today? Have you talked to her at all? And then he was like, no, I was thinking that maybe she was with you and I haven't seen her.
A dedicated special education teacher at Healy Elementary School, Linda was expected to report to work today. Her family says it's unthinkable that she would miss for the students who rely on her.
That was her main thing, is helping kids, that she loved it. She never missed a day at work. She always went, and she always had a smile on her face. Positive attitude all the time.
Her sudden disappearance has left her family desperate for answers. They have searched nearby areas and called hospitals, yet they refuse to give up, holding on to hope and praying for her safe return.
Baby, I just want to let you know that we love you, we want you home, and please call us. Call someone to let us know that you are safe.
Now, after watching this news clip, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought the husband had something to do with it. And I'm not the only one who felt like that. Let's check out some of the other reactions from Twitter after learning of Linda Brown's disappearance.
Just shaking, man. I just need my wife home, man. Seriously. I need my wife home.
Y'all are thinking what I'm thinking, right? And also, why is this man referring to his wife in the past tense?
That was her main thing, is helping kids, that she loved it. She never missed a day at work. She always went, and she always had a smile on her face.
And also, why did her family have to contact him to see if he had heard from his own wife, to which he says, oh, I thought she was with you.
She is with contact with Antwon all the time. No matter where she goes or what she's doing, he knows where she's at and what she's doing. Texted her again maybe around 2 o'clock and I still hadn't heard from her, so then that's when we got in touch with Antwon to say, how's Linda doing today? Have you talked to her at all? And then he was like, no, I was thinking that maybe she was with you and I haven't seen her.
He woke up at 8:35. That is such an incredibly specific time. And if he woke up then and she was gone, how does he know what she had with her?
She had a phone, she had a purse, and credit cards. But We don't know where she is.
Linda Brown was last seen wearing a long, puffy black coat and shiny Ugg-style boots.
And how does he know what she was wearing? So I ask again, uh, y'all thinking what I'm thinking?
She had a purse and credit cards, but we don't know where she is.
Listen, I'm not saying this man is guilty, but I just find it odd that you mentioned that when she left, she had her phone, her purse, and her credit cards. Why did you need to mention that information in the interview? And the way how he backed up and put his hand over his face like he was about to cry when he said, "I just want my wife back," it seems a little performative. I hope the wife is okay. I hope this is all a big misunderstanding. But just going off the video alone and how he was presenting the information, it just seems a little odd. I'm going to try to stay updated on this story and see if they have this man in handcuffs a week from now.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. After I saw that news clip, I felt like Antoine may have had something to do with his wife's disappearance. His energy in that video just felt performative. It just didn't feel natural. Like, I don't know, his energy in the video was weird. So I immediately assumed that he may have been guilty and may have had something to do with the disappearance of his wife. But that was just my opinion at that time. As the investigation continued, police revealed they had surveillance footage of Miss Linda Brown parking her car near East 35th Street and South Lake Park, not too far from Lake Michigan. And it was at about 3 a.m. in the morning. So she may have left her home a lot earlier than the husband initially thought. I think in one of the police video, in one of the news briefings, he said he thought she left at about 8 or 9 to make her acupuncture appointment in the Wicker Park area. So now it's being revealed that she actually left at about 3 a.m. and she was nowhere near the Wicker Park area if she was located by 35th and South Lake Park. And once those details came out, I started to feel a little differently about Antwon Brown because I remember hearing in the news clip that Miss Linda Brown may have been struggling with her mental health. So just putting two and two together, it's not very hard to, kind of assume what happened. But the investigation did continue. Police did confirm that that was the last sighting of Linda Brown. They released this image asking the public for help. By January 8th, police announced they had located Linda's car abandoned near 35th and Lake Park. January 9th, police, family, and volunteers continue searching for Linda near the lakefront and surrounding areas.
Thankful for everyone helping, support to find my wife is great. I wish we had more people to cover more ground, but this is a good start. If you want to come join, please come help.
After nearly a week of not knowing what happened to Linda Brown, today family and friends were able to fan out and search the area where she was last seen, thanks to some surveillance video and new clues. Chicago police found Linda Brown's car parked near 35th Street and Lake Park Avenue, the first break in a week-long mystery. Surveillance cameras showed her getting out and walking across the pedestrian bridge at 3 a.m. last Saturday. From there, dogs tracked her scent directly to the lakefront. This morning, from 31st Street Beach down to Oakwood Avenue and points in between, family and friends of the special education teacher, loved by so many, set out to find answers.
And unfortunately, January 12th, Chicago police recovered a body from Lake Michigan near the 3100 block of South Lakeshore Drive. Later in the day, the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed the deceased was 53-year-old Linda Brown.
Hey guys, good evening. Yeah, certainly not the outcome we were hoping for. Family says Linda's body was recovered from the water not too long ago. Let's give you a closer look at the scene here. This is on 31st and Harbor, where you can see crews have been stationed out here for a few hours right now. Part of that area there has been closed off, and crews are focusing on that docking area there. A lot of police activity right now. 53-year-old Linda Brown was reported missing on January 3rd. Police say she was last seen in her Bronzeville neighborhood. Volunteers and family members spent all weekend canvassing the lakefront along 31st Street Beach in Burnham Park after surveillance footage showed Linda walking towards a pedestrian bridge over the expressway shortly before disappearing, which is not too far from where crews are right now. Linda was a special education teacher at Healy Elementary. She was, according to family, on a mental health leave prior to her disappearance. Again, certainly not the outcome we were hoping for. We are in close contact with Linda's family. Our thoughts and our prayers are, of course, with all of Linda's family and friends and everyone who knew her.
Police are still investigating, and an autopsy was ordered. With the manner in which Linda's body was recovered and the family stating she was struggling with her mental health, that leads me to believe she may have done this to herself, which is extremely sad, but also why the entire city owes Antwon Brown an apology. Everyone doesn't grieve and hurt the same, so we need to start being cognizant of that and not rush to judgment.